What's going on? Captain Paul from TSP. Thanks for stopping by. If you are new to the channel, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps with the algorithm. We just reached over 200 subscribers just a little bit ago, so any more support would be muchly appreciated. So let's get right into the topic. Ron Paul. So what's going on here is that $40 billion worth of aid is being refused because Ron Paul will not get on board with this bill. Democrats and Republicans alike want to get this done, want to send aid to Ukraine, and like, damn the consequences. They want to make sure this bill gets passed. What Ron Paul, right, wants to make sure that happens is that we aren't just spending money just to spend money. So you see a lot of political theater going on here, even McConnell and Schumer coming together saying that, you know, they need to pass this bill through. We need to get help, aid to Ukraine. We need to make sure that we can take care of Ukraine. And Ron Paul's like, well, we just had aid to Ukraine, and we're just going to keep spending and spending and spending. And this bill was even larger than the other proposed bill just about a month or so ago. Ron Paul wants to make sure if we pass this bill that there's going to be someone that oversees the spending on Ukraine to make sure it doesn't get completely out of whack. Obviously, the Democrats and Republicans aside in the Senate did not want to go that route. They didn't want to have someone overseeing the funds. Ron Paul doesn't necessarily agree that we should be spending money in Ukraine or that much money in Ukraine. You know, that's the short version of the long story going on here. So what do I think about what is going on here? I personally, I don't think we need to be sending $40 billion worth of aid anywhere, especially when Americans day to day are struggling. Now, that might become a little bone of contention for some people that may watch this video, but I have to stress this. Ukraine's not our country. Ukraine also has a lot of, human rights issues on themselves. They are not this angel people try to portray them as. Am I lockstep in Russia and what they did? No, absolutely. It's abhorrent. But when is the United States going to stop paying for everyone else's warfare? You have Americans struggling on the day-to-day right now, and you want to spend $40 billion in aid in Ukraine? Can we allocate those funds to homeless people, homeless veterans, veterans with poor medical care? You know, we could also put that money towards, fixing the VA that is, in a lot of states pretty poorly run. I actually agree with Ron Paul here that there should be someone that oversees this spending, make sure we stay on budget, because this isn't their money they're playing with. It's ours, the U.S. citizens. It's our money that they're spending and sending over there to give aid to another country. Now, is it horrific what Ukrainians are dealing with? Absolutely. At the end of the day, when are we going to look for our own interests? When are we going to take care of the people sitting here at home? You know, we go on and on and on about being like in the deficit, being in debt in the United States of America. But then we have bills like this where we're just spending and printing money like it's fucking nothing. It's kind of laughable. So do we just not give a fuck about being in debt? And the counter argument I know will be here is that, well, this is war. This is all this. You know, you need to make sure that we take Ukraine and keep Russia. Listen, I get that to a degree. But $40 billion fucking dollars worth of aid? Not million, billion. I'm not saying not to help Ukraine if that's what you want to do. But let's refrain from putting ourselves within even a bigger fucking hole. Because the same people, and I mean this, the same people that are all for this fucking $40 billion bill with Ukraine are the same one that were bitching about Elon Musk buying Twitter for $44 billion. And you know why I have no problem with Elon spending that money? Because it's his own fucking money. I don't care. It's not my money. I wouldn't spend my money on a fucking trash social media website. That's just me. But I can respect Elon Musk doing his thing. So you're against someone else spending $44 billion, but you guys want yourselves to spend that with your own tax money. Like, where's this shit make sense to me? You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. Why are we spending this much money so frivolously on a war that we aren't in? And for people that have this notion that it's just armament, it's just going to be arms, we're not directly related to this war. If you don't think Russia is taking notes, seeing how this is going, there is going to be retaliation, whether it be directly or proxy. I think at some point as Americans, we got to say, okay, like, let's help people. Let's also not shoot ourselves in the foot here. I don't know. Am I out of base? I'd be interested to know what you guys think down below. I just think the spending is way too much. $40 billion when you already have Americans just struggling to get to and from work. I don't know how you can digest that at the same fucking time. So this is Captain Paul from TSP. Like I said, I appreciate it if you could like, comment, and subscribe. We are a space for civil discourse. Make sure to subscribe for the channel because we have a lot of new videos coming down the pipe. So like I said, this is Captain Paul. This is TSP, and I'll see you in the next episode.